My name is Charity, and this is my husband, Andre. And these are our little munchkins, Oakley and Felicity. We just sold our house and most of our things and bought a liveaboard sailboat, which is now our full-time floating home. We decided to go on the family adventure of a lifetime and trade our material things for a life full of memories and experiences. We are an ocean-loving, thrill-seeking, adventurous family of four, ready to see where the wind and waves will take us next. So follow us along as we document this one-of-a-kind journey. So wait, you're probably wondering, how does this even all begin? It all began when Andre and I took our first sailing class ever here at a local marina in St. Pete after we stumbled across some online sailors who were living full-time on their sailboat. We immediately fell in love with this idea and started taking baby steps towards this huge lifestyle change. Having no experience sailing whatsoever, we started with a basic introductory class to sailing with the ASA 101 course. We learned a lot of the sailing fundamentals and immersed ourselves in all the sailing lingo. And of course, after our first lesson, we were absolutely hooked. To be absolutely sure that this was something that we really wanted to do, we decided to head down to the Caribbean and booked a 1-week sailing course that would give us our 103 and 104 certifications and give us experience on a boat that was longer than just a day. So we'd be spending consecutive days and nights on a boat and really learning and feeling what it was like to live that experience. The sailing school we went with was called Sailing Virgins, and our instructors were absolutely amazing. We had so many great experiences and loved every second of it. We even got to do a night sail where we took 3-hour shifts all through the night and experienced some less than desirable weather. It was quite exciting and terrifying at the same time. So upon returning from the Caribbean, we immediately started to pack up our things and put our house on the market. We sold most of our furniture with the house and moved into a small 1-bedroom apartment on top of my mom's house. This was the most nerve-wracking part because once we sold our house, we knew we were committed and immediately started the search for our new boat home. We didn't know how long this process would take or what we were even looking for, so we started as soon as we could. We spent most of our spare time still researching and trying to learn everything we could about this new boat life. And we soon began to realize how difficult this decision was going to be, to choose the boat that was going to fit all our needs, check all our boxes, and be available when we needed it. This was going to be the biggest decision of our lives. This process was tedious, but it was fun and exciting at the same time, and we took the kids with us on almost every boat we looked and tried to make it a family decision as much as possible. This is your bed? Why do you always get the biggest bed? I don't understand.
Because I need these for my stuffies.
There were so many factors to consider. We needed a safe boat, something that was sturdy, it had to fit in our budget, it had to be family friendly, and of course it had to have a stuffy wall for city. So after months of searching and looking at all the factors, considering all the options, we finally found the boat that we would be calling our home. Stay tuned for next week's video when we show you what boat we decided on and why, and then watch us as we take on our first 3-day passage by ourselves as newbie sailors. Oh my god, guys, it's happening.
This is it.
We're putting the boat in the water and suddenly I've got so nervous. We actually talked to some of our boat neighbors this morning and they were saying it's pretty tricky getting out of this canal because it's very shallow and we have to go through a lock system to get out to the water. So we're a little nervous about that, but we're just going to go really slow and try to follow the map as best we can and hopefully not run aground or need help or die.
There's no turning back.
There's no turning back. We're on